An argument about the death penalty, I think it was. And then me and a lawyer got heated over this. We just got so angry, so violent. And then we made a bet, this horrible, horrible bet that wasted both of our lives. So, what do you think about the death penalty?
I saw an article about it in the newspaper the other day. Personally, I don't think we have the right to take away a man's life. Clearly, I mean, who are we in God's position?
You know, I have to disagree with you there. I think it's more humane to kill a man than to let him die slowly in a cell.
Well, I do agree with you. I mean, they are both equally very inhumane. We do not have the right to chisel away at a man's life, yet, given this opportunity, given the choice, I would always choose life over death.
So you would rather rot away your life in a cell than just end it quickly?
Well, I get to live. The key part of that is that I have life.
I still don't understand where you're coming from. I think it's foolish. I think your position is foolish.
Well, Mr. Foolish, I'll bet you that I can stay in prison for 5 years.
5 years?
Yes, 5 years.
You think you can do it for 5 years? I'll bet $2 million that $2 million that you can't stay in there for 5 years.
Well, if we have $2 million on the bet, then I bet you 15 years. I can stay in there for 15 whole years, and I can blast it. 15
whole years? Oh. Huh.
Yes.
We'll bet my $2 million right here. It's a bet, sir.
Deal.
There was a cell in the back of the banker's house, located in the garden. The lawyer bravely walked into the cell, which would be his home for the next 15 years, where he would waste his life for the next 15 years. During the first year of his confinement, the lawyer was very lonely. He was depressed. He was very moody. He refused to drink. He refused any smokes. He was very lonely. Perhaps a little bit too lonely at some points.
Hi, Saki. How's it going, Alex? Hey, Mr. Bubbles.
Hey, Alex.
By the second year, his depression had eased a little bit. He became engrossed by the classics, yet no sound was audible from the piano. By the fifth year, he began to play the piano fervently. But by the sixth year, the lawyer had begun to study physiology and history. He became especially interested in languages. He studied Spanish,
Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
French,
Merci beaucoup.
Italian,
Buongiorno.
Japanese,
Konnichiwa.
and German.
Guten Tag.
In the 10th year of his imprisonment, the lawyer became engrossed by the Bible. He sat immovably reading it and reading it.
The Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 16, verse 13. Who do the people say that the Son of Man is?
By the last 2 years, the longevity of his stay had started to take effect on his physical appearance. Yet he continued to read. He read books indiscriminately, books ranging from Shakespeare to physical sciences and biology.
Regain his freedom. By our agreement, I opt to pay him $2 million. If I do not pay him, it is all over with me. I shall be utterly ruined.
cursed bet.
Why didn't the man die? He's only 40 now. He will take my last penny from me. He will marry, will enjoy life, will gamble on the exchange, while I shall look at him with envy like a beggar, and hear from him every day the same sentence. I am indebted to you for the happiness of my life. Let me help you. No, it is too much. The one means of being saved from bankruptcy and disgrace is the death of that man.
Haha, so helpless. What's this?
And the note read, "Tomorrow at 12 I will regain my freedom and the right to associate with other men. But before I leave this room and see sunshine, I think it necessary to say a few words to you. With a clear conscience I tell you, as before God, who beholds me, that I despise freedom and life and health, and all that in your books is called the good things of the world. For 15 years I have been intently studying earthly life. It is true I have not seen the earth nor men, but in your books I have drunk fragrant wine, I have sung songs, I have hunted stags and wild boars in the forest, have loved women, beauties as earthreal as clouds, created by the magic of your poets and geniuses, have visited me at night and have whispered in my ears wonderful tales and have set my brain in a whirl. In your books I have climbed to the peaks of Elburz and Mount Blanc, and from there I have seen the sun rise and have watched it at evening flood the sky, the ocean, and the mountain tops with gold and crimson. I have watched from there the lightning flashing over my head and clearing the storm clouds. I have seen green forest, fields, rivers, lakes, towns. I have heard the singing of sirens and the strains of the shepherd's pipes. I have touched the wings of commonly devils who flew down to converse with me of God. In your books I have flung myself into the bottomless pit, performed miracles, slain, burned towns, preached new religions, conquered whole kingdoms. But your books have given me wisdom. All that the unresting thought of man has created in the ages is compressed into a small compass in my brain. I know that I am wiser than all of you. And I despise your books. I despise wisdom and the blessings of this world. It is all worthless, fleeting, illusory, and deceptive, like a mirage. You may be proud, wise, and fond, but death will wipe you off the face of the earth, as though you are no more than mice burying under the floor, and your posterity, your history, your immortal geniuses will burn or freeze together with the earthly globe. You have lost your reason and taken the wrong path. You have taken lies for truth and hideousness for beauty. You would marvel if, owing to strange events of some sorts, frogs and lizards suddenly grew on apple and orange trees instead of fruit, or if roses began to smell like a sweating horse. So I marvel at you who exchange heaven for earth. I don't want to understand you. To prove to you in action how I despise all that you live by, I renounce the 2 millions of which I once dreamed as of paradise, and which now I despise. To deprive myself of the right to the money, I shall go out from here 5 minutes before the time fixed, and so break the compact."
The very next day, he did just as he said he would, and left just as he was about to get his 2 millions. Those 15 years were wasted now. But were they really?
Off. I think there's a little thing that says menu or display.
Okay, I'll stop filming.
Oh, it's this again. This is the part where she kissed me last year. Hey, no secrets, buddy. I am glamour puss. I have been traveling all over the United States. I spent most of my time down in the thought you'd know that.
Oh, but she's so divine.
The teacher does not have it. Does the teacher have it? No, does the teacher have it? No, do you have it? No, see, she does not have it.
I think he wants to go into the ball tonight, Transylvania ball. Oh, what will Count Dracula say? Because I've got my beautiful stockings on, and I got some old...
Now they can need a little bit more of this.
Oh, more like that now. Do I? Okay.
What's up? Oh, there you go. That is so good. It's really nice. I love it.
Oh, it's beautiful. Perfect. Just perfect. Now, where was I? Yes, I was my shirt. Oh, my Would you come to Transylvania Ball with me tonight?
Possibly.
Oh, I get cling to a bitter bit of hope. The boys and girls, I can't go anywhere without my broom. Look at me, I'm all dressed up. I've got my beautiful jewelry on.
Now, we will give you some hints
Okay.
as you go around the room.
Well, but first I have to show them my beautiful skull that I found. This is roadkill, and I ate this last night. It really was delicious. I'm gonna have it tonight.
Got a little bit left on it?
Oh, just a little bit left right here.
Glad you saved some.
No. And I've got my beautiful decorations for my dance tonight. And where's that room again? No, where was I?
Go.
Where did you put it? Who's gonna tell me where's the room?
You are. Which way did it go?
That's what I want to know.
Anyway, you're a little warmer than you were when you were over there.
But wait, I can smell it.
No, you're getting colder again.
Wait a minute,
Wait. She has a hard time smelling, especially,
I know.
She's got a hot, belly, this will help smell it out. Come on. Put your nose on.
Oh, I've been
And
looking
smell.
for the
Now, that'll help you smell that room. Yeah, you're getting really warm. You're getting warmer.
No, that doesn't appear to be in there.
You're getting warmer. Now you're getting colder again.
This is no help to me. What else am I going to try? Boys and girls, I need to use some visions. I'm feeling like I'm getting some visions right now about your future.
Do you mind if some other little creatures? You're not too scary, are you? Oh,
and you have careers. And you learn in school to be very smart, so you can choose any career you'd like. So today, Hocus Pocus 9, no evil, that's Garrett. He's a don't. Garrett,
chance to go football with you. I love your hair, honey.
Now, right now, I'm getting my thinking. Shh. I'm going to call you up, and I'm going to have you come and reach inside my bowl. And I'm going to tell you what your future holds. Think you can handle it?
Yeah.
Now, boys and girls, I know almost all of your names, but not all of them Lindsay Arnold. So what I'd like to do is I will call you up by asking Hocus Pocus to go stand behind you. And then if you would come up and very politely and gently reach inside my future bowl, and I shall tell you what your future holds.
I think you might need to tell me.
Fairy folks and goblins, monsters, creepy crawly things, tombstone for me problem. Run aside. There's nothing I like better than a spooky song to sing. There's nothing I like better than a spooky song to sing. You have such a beautiful voice. Okay, Taylor, would you please reach your hand inside my magic bowl? Pull out a trinket and it will foretell your future. Oh! That's what I thought. Come here, Taylor. You are looking at the future worldwide wrestling women's champion. That requires you to get in great shape. Take this home and put it on your mantle as a memory of what you shall become. That will take a lot of work. That is a very big honor. What shall we call? Oh, it's Michaela. Michaela.
If you dare.
What shall she become? Will she be strong enough to wrestle?
No.
Oh, my. This is the world famous first place for the U.S. Tennis Open. And you will beat Andre Agassi at tennis. Oh, I don't know if Andre Agassi will still be playing then. Martina Navratilova. Oh, no, she hasn't been playing for years. You will be the tennis champion of the world. You will win at Wimbledon. You will win the U.S. Open, the French Open, and the Australian Open all the same day. And you will single-handedly beat the Serena Venus Williams duo. That is your job. You are going to be a famous tennis player, and that will be your reward.
Congratulations.
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 You have to work hard at that, Michaela. It doesn't happen to any ordinary person. No, this boy. His name is Skate. Written on his shirt. I can see it.
No, not even my name, not even close.
It's Old Navy or Young Army.
Young white.
Inside.
Army
Oh. Fisher. Yes, you will become the greatest deep-sea fisher of all time. And you will find the elusive blue fin-tailed blue shark lizard.
No such thing.
You shall go fish the ocean depths. You will become good friends with Jacques Cousteau's ancestors, the great scuba diver of all time. Very privileged to meet you.
You, my dear.
My dear.
Come on up. Come on up.
Come on up, Mr. Michael. It's your lucky day. Come reach inside. I just wanted that worldwide whistle. Reach inside if you dare. I think I need to kiss your other cheek. Oh, a toothbrush. I don't think this is very good for Michael. This is
I do.
It's Michael, who is your favorite sports hero of all time? Who's the guy that is an awesome skateboarder? Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk. You will clean his house. Oh, Tony Hawk. See, I'm great.
You, my dear, are next.
I don't believe I've ever met such a beautiful ghoulish goblin. That is a human being. Oh, Delia, please reach inside my bowl if you dare. Wait. Okay, now I know what this is. See this number? It's the number 9. In 9 years, 9 short years, you yourself, Delia, will become the owner of Walt Disney World. And you will shake hands with the real Donald Duck in 9 short years. And you will give everybody in the room a whole month of rides for free. Yeah! Who's right? Let me see this. Uh-oh, I can't proceed. Let me see. I will wait a moment. Okay. Very pleased to there, reach inside. That is my friend Alan. He was the very my dear, I was wasting. Oh, yes, this is a makeup kit. Oh, I bet Michaela was right. This is the makeup kit. You will be the makeup artist to the stars. Yes, you will. And you will even get to do that to the famous Julia Roberts. Oh, you're so
Fortunate, so fortunate.
You need to speed up, I think. Are there any who are leaving sooner than others from you?
Yes, we do have some. If raise your hand if you're leaving for instrumental.
You hold on there. Honeyman, did I call you Honeyman? That's a very southern phrase. You are next, my
Oh, here, Lindsay, come around. Put your hands down until I call you. And we'll just look for you next time in a minute after Lindsay's done with the radio. That's a funny joke. Oh, yes. Oh, this is so appropriate. This is perfect. Look how tall she is. Oh, she's 40 inches tall. Now, Miss Lindsay, what this means, you will become a world-famous carpenter, and you will work for your father. Will that be wonderful? And Lindsay and Lerner and Lindsay's Lerner Incorporated. Oh, congratulations. Oh, that is such a great job. Her father is so talented. Oh, come on, my little. Congratulations. Oh, is my hair looking okay for tonight? No. Oh, I forgot your name. Is it Rebecca? No. Julie? No. Samantha? No. Rachel? No. Leah? No. Rebecca? John? Julie? No. John? George? Dan? Okay, tell her. That's what I was going to say next. Okay, that's what you're going to do. What will she become? Right there. See this? All these smiley, happy faces? These are the faces of your beautiful students in the future. You will become the most famous teacher in the world because you were taught by a wonderful teacher. Oh. Congratulations. Anybody else? Have a minute. Oh, we've got another man right here. Oh, what else supposed to go? This boy's name is SpongeBob. Nice to meet you, SpongeBob. Here he is. Okay, SpongeBob, reach inside. Let's see, what will his future hold? Oh, he's gonna become a dog. That is right. You will become a world famous dog trainer. And your dog will always win best in show. I hope you'll get busy right now. You have a dog at home? Oh, good. Well, go to give that to him and train him.
Give it to him and just let him beat it up.
Sarah is the star. She's got a star. Here, my little piggy. Tell me, dear, what are you going to be tonight for Halloween?
I don't know what to call.
What's it called? Oh, I don't think that's a very good costume. What's it called, Square?
No, I don't know what it's called.
Oh, you don't know what it's called yet. Oh, is it scary? Is it pretty? Does it look like me? Beautiful? What's going to be scary and ghoulish? Okay, Sarah. Maybe we'll get to hang out together tonight. You, me, and Michael at the mall. Oh, Michael. Michael's ignoring me. I know when I'm being rejected. Oh! Aha! That. What is that?
Okay, ready?
You are going to be as famous as the great Italian artist Michelangelo. And he painted on the Sistine Chapel, and you will paint next door at Roman's Bar. But that still will be a wonderful place to be able to paint a very famous mural. Go forth, Sarah, and paint a beautiful mural for the world to see. And when you're traveling, Fred and Lee, you can visit her. Okay, well. Oh, my little pretty. How are you, my dear? Reach inside. What would you like to do in your future? Oh, hey, those delicious looking money. Looks like this scratching. Oh, yeah. You know what this is? This is the rare topaz. This came from the mines of South Africa. Oh. And and you will go forward, and you will be a great miner, and your profit will exceed those of everybody who's ever gone before. She will be a tri-millionaire, and you know what she'll do? She'll give $1 million to every one of you in the room. Yeah! So lucky. Oh, actually, I think they look like a tweety bird. Okay, reach the side. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, she doesn't recognize Garfield. No, what this means is that you will become a great animator. And you will work at Walt Disney. Who is the owner of Walt Disney again? Oh, there she is, Delia. You will go and you will be a great cartoonist. And you will earn millions of dollars for your artwork. And people will remember you the way they remember Charlie Brown. Thank you very much. You should feel so lucky.
Anybody else have to be leaving soon that we haven't chosen? No? Okay, I'm ready. You have to leave soon?
Oh, but let's find...
I think that I'm going to choose you to go.
Yes, I just want to say, Melody, there's no buzz. My favorite one's played. That's about it. Well, I look like spiders. Where are they eating? They are. Here.
They're spiders. Well, you all have very good taste.
I think she is too. She must have such a beautiful mother. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, just you. Catherine Elizabeth Coates, born June 15, 1993 at 4 in the morning. You will become the next Indy 500 winner. Your souped-up car will be the likes of every Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., ever to race. Junior, I said. So go forth, get in the car, and start driving. I think your mother should let you start driving right now. You can leave it behind. Oh, yes, I did that. Little girl next to that other girl. Should come forward. Is your name Cinderella? Cruella DeVille? Ariel? Ariel? Stitch? Stitch. I'll get it. It's Megan Superstar Carter. I knew it. Okay, wait. What will she become when she grows up? I was hoping that Garrett would get this. That you will be a world-famous model. But you'll be more than just an ordinary model because all the proceeds from your work will go to children to give them books so they can learn how to read. You will be what they call a philanthropist. You'll start as a beautiful runway model and grow up to be the world's most famous philanthropist. Thank you very much. That's someone who gives things to people. That's very generous. So put some answers in there. Very. I think we should give a round of applause.
Very nice, Megan. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's
How are we going to work? We're just
Does my hair look okay? I think I need some more lipstick.
And the other were an instrumental.
Oh, nice! Julius in a row! 2 years in a row! I love you. Okay, shh. Wait a minute. It's right there, you know. Am I thinking? Focus. Grammar plus. Yes. Make them quiet, please. Quiet, please. Now, what is your name, sir? Nice to meet you. Where are you from, sir? Are you from Pennsylvania? I thought I recognized your parents. Okay, maybe that was another boy. Okay, listen. Oh, yes! Oh, look, you have my teeth. How do my teeth look? Do they look okay? No. I lost them before I came home.
Sometimes it's just nothing more you can do.
Nothing more you can do.
I mean, if you didn't brush your teeth when you were a baby, which I don't know.
Which day didn't I brush my teeth is wondering.
Every day.
Which day? Which was the day?
Every day's a witch day for you.
Every which day is a which day. You will become the dentist to the President of the United States of America. Right here, and you think if your boys and girls were really good, you can go to his doctor's office. So we'll have to call you Dr. Rodriguez. Nice to meet you, Dr. Rodriguez. Go forward and brush your teeth. Okay. Who else do we have behind? Congratulations. Oh, are you new in this school? Oh, did you just come this year? Oh, welcome to John Brown. I got you. I got you. Let me shake your hand. No, I don't shake your hand. I better shake. I'll shake. Oh, she doesn't trust me anymore. I'll shake this hand. Nice to have you with this. Oh, that's right. Oh, come on. Inside there. What are you looking at, Lindsay Lohan? Oh, look. Oh, no, this is a great job. Do you know what this means? Deep in the caves of the Amazon is the most famous bat of all kinds. The Schwinkel bat. And the Schwinkel bat is the most rare of all bats. And you will go deep down with your other explorers into the deep recesses of the cave and find the famous Schwinkel bat. Good luck on your adventure. Oh my gosh, a famous scientist and adventurer. Anybody else? Young man. Yeah. I know. Oh, is that Tony Hawk on your shirt? Are you a surfer? A skateboarder? Oh, your name is Big Ball Sports. Nice to meet you, Big Ball Sports. Nice to have you at our school. Oh, no. Look what you will have. This means that you will also be a famous animator. And you will go forth and you will paint drawings, not just ordinary cartoons. You will illustrate children's books. That's what you'll do. You will travel all over the world with famous artists and famous authors, and you will illustrate children's books. Are you a good drawer right now? There you go. See, I knew I was visionary. That back and hide it. Oh, one more. Is he our last? I know this is our last. Zach. Oh, Mr. Zach. Would not have had a turn. What is your name, sir? Mr. Zach, where are you from? Did you just move here too? Everybody loves Rhode Island. No, how long have you been in Rhode Island? Oh, good. You're an old timer then. Come on, reach your hand. Oh, there you go. I'm moving around a little bit. Oh, no. This means this is the most rarest of all spiders. Not down in the Amazon. No, you will have to go to Russia. This is a very famous greenback, two-eyed spider. Russian spider. And so you will become a world famous entomologist. Do you know what an entomologist is? A person who studies spiders. Very good. You will be a professor, I'm certain. And you will instruct people all over the world on spiders. Go for it and study your spider. And do well in science while you're waiting. Come forward, young man. You don't believe our little class. What do they call you here at school? Cool dude? Do they think? I think he's pretty cool, dude. I think he thinks he's cool. Future hold. Oh, yeah. Yes, you are looking here at the world famous jet fighter named Garrett McCormick. And you will not be a fighter who brings bombs. You will be a fighter who brings bags of candy. And you bring them all over the world. And you will be the general who brings world peace. May I be the first to shake your hand? General McCormick.
We need a peaceful candy drop in this world, don't we?
It's time for us. For me to find my broom and for us to be departing.
Well, remember, you were over here when it was warm.
Now, boys and girls, before we go, let's just talk for a minute about what tonight is.
Tonight is the night when you will get some
candy. And boys and girls, will you be out walking on the streets? No. Oh, yes, you will. What are some good
Maybe they're
rules?
going to be flying on the roof.
They could be flying. If you're flying, we have to find my broom. But boys and girls, there are cars, and they are not necessarily going to be watching out for you if you step out from behind a car, or a broom, or a bus. Boys and girls, when you're out tonight, always make sure you stay with an adult. Always make sure you stay on the sidewalk.
Make sure that the candy that you eat is wrapped up just like this.
Don't eat candy unless you're certain where it came from, and unless you spread it all out and make sure that your moms and dads have looked at it before you eat it. And don't eat it all tonight.
See,
You'll get
now,
it. And you can eat it all tomorrow.
you know, no treatment is not on a bunch of stomach.
No. And boys and girls, make sure that you don't stay out too late because tomorrow is a rule day.
No.
So you must be able to look. And I think my room is in this area. Boys and girls, please tell me.
No.
Mrs. Devine, please tell me where my room is. Please, I can't.
Over in the corner, Nellie. It's not in the corner.
It's not in the corner?
It's not in the
Oh,
corner.
it must be over here.
No, it's not in that corner over there.
In this corner?
No, it's not in this corner over here.
Over here?
No.
forget, you can use any of your heart desire.
Yeah.
Work hard at
I know, I know that. But yo, buddy, you were gonna try to take them from me, weren't you? They were gonna try to take them. Well, happy Halloween to y'all.
You're missing a rat, I believe.
A rat?
Goblins, monsters, spooky, crawly things that spooky. Tunes don't cause me problems. There's nothing I like better than a spooky song to sing. There's nothing I like better than a spooky song to sing.
Smile. Smile, Matt.
What kind of name is Dwayne, bro?
Smile, Matt.
Remove the ribbon. And how many jelly beans are in your bag?
I can't tell.
Turn around, let's see you all around. Okie dokie, you ready to go?
Yes.
Keep going.
Oh, I forgot my bag. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, wait a minute, do a friendship, the jelly bean friendship song.
Friendship, friendship, but I'm close to the perfect friendship. Where friendship comes on the track, but I'm close. Oh, so silly that I'm la-di-da-di-da-di, hep, hep, hep. I'm la-di-da-di-da-di, hep, hep, hep.
Okay, girls, now let me look closely at your signs, be still. Okay, perfect, now step back. Let me get your faces. Uh-oh, okay.
Yeah, look at her butt, it ripped.
No. No?
Dolores, come over here next behind them. I don't believe I have many pictures of you up close. Especially looking so glamorous. Oh, your buddy. Plenty close, plenty close.
It's your buddy.
Glamour puss.
Okay.
Oh,
not.
Gentle, buddy.
Buddy.
That's Buddy.
Buddy has to...
Buddy.
Hurry up. Come away from the light.
All right, whoa. Wait, let me just get them first.
I don't want to be in the
She didn't want to. I made her get in there.
One more. This is a great costume.
It's really cute. Them both together. Very cool, guys. What's your project on? Very awesome. You have fun doing it?
Yeah.
This guy. I know, buddy.
Yeah. I do want a cookie. And you said that a million times. Do you want a cookie? And I said yes.
Hi there, guy. I want to get this awesome Rosetta
Hey, don't like
Stone.
yelling. Stop yelling.
Oh, here we have it.
Oh, that's it?
Ashley, let me see your cake. Oh, it's tilting. Okay. Yeah, it's not very good. You guys are weird.
We know.
And your activism is go to waste.
Oh, that won't go to waste.
No.
We're in the middle of that. We're gonna have some fun stuff.
Good.
Great.
You look younger. I don't know. I think he's amazing.
Yeah, great.
Unbelievable. See, Alex is old to go.
How's that chicken looking? Oh, we are rating it.
Can you guys say something in Egyptian? Say something in Egyptian, Michael.
I don't know how.
Let's say Ramses. Ramses.
Why did you have a sword? Why did you guys need a weapon?
Now, how'd it go?
Good.
Are you showing everybody the real papyrus? Hi, Leon, how are you? Thinking about you guys so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for thinking, and thanks for even listening.
You know, I hope that's awesome, honey. Who got the mummy?
Huh?
Did anybody get the mummy inside the cake?
I win. What's this? Can I have that thing? I have it. I have it very bad.
I'll ask my husband and I'll give it to you.
We're gonna show play. I have it very bad.
You guys, Brian looks like he has a really long tongue. He's awesome, guys. Look at that. Oh, it's a beautiful maiden by the River Nile.
I know what it is. Here. Woohoo! I got it right. That's a walkway. No, those are good. And it's that's what this is. I got the two here. It's the brain. That's it.
Look, he did the robe. I thought that was so cool.
Is that gum?
It's cool.
What's that gum?
Thomas.
It's plain beating case. No. Video camera.
Alana, how are you? I love your outfits, guys. You both look awesome.
Thank you.
Tyler.
King Tut and 3 golden bucks.
Hi, Phil. Your projects are very cool.
I have a suggestion.
You have a suggestion?
Yeah.
Danny, what happened to all your hair?
We shaved it, of course.
Oh, don't you want to look at that pyramid? No. It is, really. Right down to the sand on the side. Really, very cool. Don't believe anything Mr. Lynch tells you.
Hey, Mrs. Coates, how are you?
Hey, I've got my camera. I'm going to make that tape for you guys.
You gotta
Hey,
go
Jen.
get the guy with from the newspaper.
Yeah, he's walking around. These are very cool project, guys. Hey, good, Eric. Good. Cool, there it is. There it is.
That's okay.
Trouble right here. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi. Hi, Mr. Falk.
I would like to thank all my fans for this great honor. I'd like to thank my mother, the director. Adam, what's that growing out of your head? It's a comb head.
It's a plunger.
Yeah. This is neat. See, John? These are the felt things you did. Those are awesome, Adam. Wow. Very. Those are serious weapons.
I put my hand on suing. Hello. Look at that. I got a magic trick. Come out. No, it's not out yet. I just did it. That's not fair. I just did it.
You three are just trouble over here.
Yup.
You guys did an awesome job. Everything is so... Justin.
Yeah. What did you? Oh, he's the freak.
Adorable.
We are not adorable.
Don't get me.
Yeah. Hey. Catherine. Yeah, put the whole... Oh, that was awesome, Bubba. tongue.
Look at my eyes at age 43. Boy, I look tired. No makeup on. Okay, trying to see if the volume's working. Setting off. Look how greasy they are. Are they blue? How do my eyebrows look? Bye.
This is Catherine getting ready for the annual daddy-daughter dance. Looking stunning. There she is. Okay, Missy, come show me. Turn around, look at me. With your beautiful Build-A-Bear, or teddy bear stuffer. Let me see your whole outfit.
Oh, 1 second, I have to get something, okay?
Turn around. Walk down. Oh, your clothes are not on me around. Beautiful. Turn around. Okay. And again. Ooh, that looks gorgeous, Miss Kate. Okay.
Oh, hold on, don't turn it yet. Is it on?
Yep, let's go. Here she comes. Catherine Coates on the night of her 4th grade daddy-daughter dance. She's 9 years old. And there she is.
Okay, precious.
Okay.
These look so beautiful.
Yeah, it goes perfectly with my dress.
Beautiful. Oh, I think Dad did perfect.
I have to put those down for now. Oh my God, Daddy, I love it. Thank you.
Okay, it's for Catherine.
And a gymnast one. Megan has a gymnast one too.
You get one for your birthday and one for Christmas.
And it fits perfect.
Was it falling off? Let's see.
If it's a little big, we should maybe not wear it tonight.
Can we make it smaller?
A little bit. One's cut like 2 centimeters. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And I go, as soon as I get this one.
Now, she has a beautiful purse. If it gets to the point where it's annoyance for her, she put it in her coat jacket. She probably doesn't leave the whole night. Okay, can you have you just both stand up against that green wall there so I have nothing in the background? Okay, you make a beautiful couple. Look over here. Thank you, guys. Okay. This house. I'm just, I got the house clean and so I thought I would just, oh gosh, just take a little preview of the house and a few little additions and deletions around the house to show you. This is the main room of the house as you walk in the front door, and it's actually you walk in the side door, and it's the room of the house that needs the most work. It's furnished, but it needs to be accessorized. We are going to build a entertainment family unit, place to put books and the kids' things and pictures and things like that there. So we've been reluctant to hang anything on our walls in here except a few little trivial little things. This is our main eating area. I've got lots of pictures of this area. I'm just setting up a little picture there of it. My favorite part of this room is this gorgeous hutch filled with some wonderful treasures. Just shifted us into the dining room. Kelly's just purchased this most beautiful, just love it, beautiful painting. And also this winter he and his dad refinished this dining room table for me, which was given to me by probably my grandparents' estate, I should say. There's my beautiful Christmas poinsettia. This was given to us from Grandma Duggan's apartment in New York City. When they passed away, I got the sideboard. Here, this beautiful sideboard, and chairs and table. They were in very, very bad condition. So we've given them a new life. Here's the living room. Pretty much the same as it was this summer when I took but I have purchased the beautiful, couple of pretty things, these beautiful little benches and that little dresser there. Cleaning it up a little bit for the holidays. Show that piece in the corner, and then we just have this kind of arrangement here in the living area. Here's my bathroom, which I just think is so pretty. Down to my beautiful coordinated garbage can. We replaced the square toilet, so that's a big deal. The wall of the bathroom.
Crazy buckshot guy.
Oh, that guy is really kind of crazy. He's nice though. He's always very pleasant.
Yeah, he's nice.
What's the maximum number we can put?
He just has no teeth. Feel bad.
You get 20.
He's 5 up.
Oh my gosh, where do you get those kind of Doritos?
Alex.
I got that on tape, alright.
Oh, there you go.
He's only
Hey, Alex, you bet.
I'm eating your money.
So how many of those crackers got?
She'll bang you.
I'm eating your money.
That'd be like watching the paint dry.
I raised it to 2. I raised it to 3.
What? Now, I know there's probably
No, you
Oh, I put it down.
What?
I guess something else to name up.
Dad, are you folding?
What?
Are you folding? That's pretty good, Becca.
No, you got to decide what you're doing before he says it.
I'm not telling you.
Oh, man. I need to put 2 more.
I'm in. Okay.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Are these your marshmallows? This, and then I'll give you some. Fill mine up. Take some of this. Take some of mine before you go. Yeah, because I bought a whole bunch to bring up there.
Hi. Wipe that silly grin off your face.
Bye, Jennifer.
Bye, guys.
We just watched
I'm doing my own
big
special
fat Greek
documentary.
wedding, and it was so good.
Who are you calling big and fat?
Loved it so much, Jennifer. It was a perfect choice to bring to Surgarloaf.
Shouldn't I have just recorded us watching it? Because our expressions were at least worth filming. What are you making there, Ryan?
Very funny.
I'm making my lunch.
Go away!
You gotta put one to be in, or drop out.
Oh my gosh,
I'm a plug. Oh, that beats my pair 5.
she is a two pair, but you would.
I wouldn't have done it if you weren't raising me back, boy.
That's okay, I just steal your money.
John, you lost like half your money. I didn't do any.
I don't understand the truth.
I should have known. You
Okay, I'm the first because I'm right to the left on the dealer, even though I don't. One.
They make it a date or they make it
Well, it's on? Here's one. Kevin, you need to take a shower tonight?
Oh, what's 500 pounds?
I can barely see you guys anyway.
Right here!
What are you, Clara? Are you a turbo tuber?
Turbo
Turbo tubers of the world unite! That's a Merton.
Ow!
Turbo tubers!
That was not... Sonny, I actually found it.
Turbo tubers of America! The Turbo Tubers Club!
She's doing stuff on TikTok.
Oh, thanks, Matt. Matt, I can't see you. Oh, you're confusing my camera.
Oh, I need my gloves.
Wait, this is pure anarchy.
I don't know if you are.
This is Becca Merton right here.
Hello.
She looks innocent.
And there's a fort right underneath where you are.
Help, it's too dark, I can't see you.
Can you put my glove on?
No. In a minute. Girls, I can't see anything but pitch dark of you, otherwise no one would never believe you were here.
I was never here.
I was never here. I'm just a figment of your imagination.
Ariel. Oh, Tara.
Oh!
I have to go pick out the color.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's good, because you can do that right there. We're swimming towards pictures of your house.
Is that what we had?
You want to see pictures of your house. Are you loving the house, Liz? And really knowing it is your house?
You know what I'm really loving is the fact that the yard is on the same hill. On their car, driving to the garage.
Oh!
And you get out into the house. And it's just, you know,
That's just like, you know what that is, Liz? That's Americana. That's, you know,
that is Americana. A lot of people take that for granted. I'll
Nothing
say,
really.
take that for granted, but there's a lot of beauty in that. Park in your garage. And John said, you know, I think I'd like to park in the garage too. But I said, no.
No.
So in the
Those are
garage,
the littlest
I park in the
things.
middle, so we have full access on all sides.
When we first moved into the house, little things that I never thought I'd appreciate.
We found 2 mice in our house.
Oh, this is horrible. Tell Liz the story of your mouse you found.
And keep them.
We tried.
My mom killed one.
No, I didn't mean
Took a hammer and went bang.
No, I didn't mean
Jen! Oh!
No, I know. Where is he?
He's at the door.
Put the latch across.
Hey, John. How's Everton? Encouraged? How are you, buddy?
Where are you, John?
Nice to see you.
I wish I had the
Do I have to hold it,
videotape.
Mom?
No, just press it and it'll turn it on. So is
Let's
John
go
leaving
here.
like early in the morning and then coming back like around this time every day? Have you guys had a day just to do some sightseeing together? You and
No,
Dad?
he's been in conference every day. All day.
Oh, her eyes are so blue. Where did those blue eyes come from? You have blue eyes, but your eyes are, those are
Don't get a close-up on
I said to go around.
The paparazzi. That's like the paparazzi. She's like, ah. That's the paparazzi.
She doesn't want to go to Jen. She hasn't gotten to know Jen. She'll come to me.
You would know better than I would. Some babies are warmer than others. Well, should I take the kids down and then...
Ooh, is this Uncle John's new laptop?
She's at, why don't you take her to the pool? If we're
You
going,
think
I'll
she
take
wants
her
to
in,
go?
yeah.
Because I said,
Yeah, that's a nice laptop.
Malcolm, when you lift it up and down really fast like that, it doesn't,
I know.
the picture doesn't do really well. Well, guys, should we change, when John comes out, why don't you guys run to the bathroom and change?
You changing it, Alex?
No, not all 3 of you.
So you said,
we
oh,
gotta go
let's go
somewhere.
here,
Yeah, let's go somewhere, and then we'll go back to eat. And then we'll go.
I thought you showed me.
Well, no, it's not your, it's not.
You already got the mic.
No, it's not really Christmas puzzle. It's our family
Yes,
picture.
Yes, it is.
Uncle John, we saw the $4.50 water.
That's all right.
Really cheap water.
Okay. There goes your skate. There's that Liz.
John,
What do you think of that?
Like this?
What?
How beautiful.
Doing what? It's like.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
preloading.
If this was like a California movie, it would be Babylicious.
Look, look. Oh, you missed it. How come they don't say on the screen? Let me take one with the regular one.
Okay, now here's
Again, it's so ugly.
Why did mother touch it?
Well, see, that's the good thing about it. But now how come it's no picture? No, it was me. I'm not used to not holding it right next to
You can put next to your after one.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't even see you. See? Oh, okay, next.
We're not beating each other up in seminary.
Go. No, I just have to wait for it to warm up.
Yeah, it takes a little bit.
I have to stand a little closer.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll just stand a little closer for you. It looks like,
Calling John.
You guys are great. You all look great together. Okay, guys. Now, before you guys go, do you guys want a cold drink or anything before you guys go?
That's a good picture. All right, now what?
Well, that's pretty. Just the girls.
How do I get?
Hey, how about let's just get both the girls running.
All right, but how do I get to the? Yeah, let Jonathan do this. One will come out right.
One am depending on you.
Good luck.
These girls just came back from Disney World.
Oh, nice.
They're down in a competition down there.
She's a cheerleader too?
They're both cheerleaders.
Yeah?
Yeah, came out.
Now let's record you again.
Rebecca, and my father's name is Matthew. Father is a very well-trained blacksmith. I spend most of my free time with my family at very small quarters. Farmers have employed me to work all day in the fields, rain or shine, but it pays off because I always have just enough food to put on the table for me and myself. They celebrate holidays, births, and marriages. They rest each Sabbath day and attend church. I mostly like to wear colors like brown, red, black, and white. As you can obviously see, I grew up in medieval Germany in 1097 AD when the First Crusade was going on. I have a wife named Rebecca and my son named Conrad is 10 years old and works in the...
Hi, my name is Sister Allison. I am a nun. I was born in 1432. I lived in a small village. I have 3 children, Joseph, Richard, and Eleanor. And sadly, my husband John died from the bubonic plague. I own 10 acres of land and have about 25 peasants. And they work on the land, making us food, clothes, and raising our livestock. On our land, we raise cows, chickens, turkeys, and horses, and we grow wheat, corn, and grapes. On the weekends, we usually go to other cities for jousting tournaments, which are great fun and are always followed by great feasts. We stay the night due to great distances to travel. Hi, my name is Sister Grace from the Canterbury Cathedral. I am here today to share with you my life as a nun. Most of my life is lived in silence. Once I took my vows, I meant it for life. My daily life is very full. I attend I work, I am not late, I am not late, but I also work in the farm, and I work in the farm, I do a lot of responsibilities, and I also play clean around the yard, and play. I don't always do the best. Okay, good. Alex Brown. I only eat once a day. I devoted some of my time helping noble boys to read, write, and think clearly.
King Stephen. I have 3 older brothers. One is George. Oh, he is a low squire. He is always complaining about his hands hurting from polishing armor. He is always bragging that he gets to use the stone in iron. I am 7. I am a page. I just became a page 1 month ago. I have kept track of all the messages I have done. So far, I have done 12 messages. I still plan to keep track of all the messages I will soon do, until I am a squire. I act as a servant and a messenger to other people in the castle, such as...
I am 12 years old, and I was born in England on January 27th, 600. I am the son of a closer who lives in a lord's manor in a hut outside the village. Since I was old enough to walk, I have been working on my lord's vast fields with my parents. We are not slaves, yet we are bound to the estate on which we were born. Mud floors in the pasture. We have no windows or chimney. We built a small fire in the center.
Nice job, very informative. Getting a lot of tips.
A simple but religious life. When I'm not asleep, do is